Hi, Sagittarius. So, the last month that Jupiter is in your sign, and I'm curious if you guys are seeing how Jupiter worked in your life, and if you're recognizing that the benevolence of Jupiter probably started off with a really big bang and had to clear out some people, places, and things in your current circumstances in order, or not current, but your past circumstances, in order to fill it up with joy and happiness and celebrations and excitement. I wonder if you can see that, or if you are thinking that the universe is just a big bully and you've been gypped, and how dare you? How dare the universe treat you in such a manner? Here's the thing. This shift that is happening for you, I feel like this month, I feel like November is the month where you're recognizing the beauty in what was possibly shambles. Like, I feel like a lot of everything sort of fell around you, and in turn you had to realize what wasn't working anymore in your life, Sag, right? So we have the Tower. The Tower was the first card. Yeah, that's why I was like, can you see it? Because it doesn't look pretty. It doesn't look pretty. But evolution isn't going to be pretty. So we have the Tower, we have the Three of Cups, and we have the High Priestess. For some of you, you're finding out, and I don't typically go to third-party situation with the Three of Cups, but because we have the Tower and the High Priestess flanking it, I feel like for some of you, you found out that there were too many people involved in your relationship, and you're realizing that because there were too many people involved in your relationship, that relationship isn't really for you anyways. It's not for your highest good. Moving on, right? For others of you, I feel like you recognize that the people that you were surrounding yourself with were not good for you. And you're now seeing that the people that are good for you are there, but you're quietly removing the toxic stuff, quietly removing the negative energies. And maybe not even quietly, maybe it's happening in a really big way. But the High Priestess is telling me that you already intuitively had a feeling that these people weren't going to be good for you, and now you're really seeing it. Like, it's a huge deal, right? Huge deal. And then the bottom here, we have the Emperor, the Ten of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Here, Sagittarius, here's the thing. You could be dealing with a Scorpio energy, a Pisces energy, an Aries energy, and then the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter. Jupiter's benevolence will show up for you as a cleansing and then as a rebuilding. And I think that when we put our expectations in, when we put our expectations in just because a planet is good luck, that we're going to be like fortunate, like you guys are incredibly fortunate. But because there have been so many negative things that have happened, you're not seeing the good fortune because you're only focused on the negative. Trying to control what your happiness looks like, that's not going to bring you peace and joy and happiness. Controlling what that Ten of Cups is supposed to look like, that's not going to bring you joy and happiness. What will is realizing that once you take a step back and you allow this energy to form, because it may not happen for another 6 months. And we have an eclipse coming up at the end of December, on December 26th, that's going to be trining Uranus, like at the exact point. So looking forward, if we're going to future forward this, you have got to allow this last month of Jupiter being in your sign to wipe the rest of it out and to stop fighting it. If somebody is toxic in your life, if somebody is evil in your life, if somebody is pushing you to be somebody who you're not, or you're still allowing people in your space that are not on your level, vibrational level, which means if they're on a lower vibration, you got to let them go. You have to. Now is the time to do it. Because if you hold on to these people that have been dragging you down for a really long time, if you hold on to the people, the ideas, the ways of thinking, that all of the stuff, right? If you continue to hold on to what is no longer serving you, you may have to go like another 13 years, 12 years before Jupiter comes back around again. You really want to wait that long? And then decide to get rid of everything? Jupiter's been trying. Putting you in ideal situations, whether they were comfortable or not, has absolutely nothing to do with that. Jupiter putting you in ideal situations in order for you to see what's no longer serving you. Because Jupiter wants to give you everything that you desire. But they can't when there's no room. And we've been talking about this for a while, right? I think that this tower energy is about the indecisiveness. Like, you have to make a decision. The longer you wait to make a decision on whatever it is, and I feel like this has to do with either job or environment, because it's a pentacles, right? So there's some kind of material thing that you're trying to decide on. And that 2 of Pentacles on the tower, the more you try and juggle, the more you try and you wait to make a decision, could even have to do with relationships in your life. Not romantic necessarily, but other people. That tower is going to come in, I told you, like this last month. There will be nothing left after this month that is toxic to you if you allow it. If you allow Jupiter to work in your life the way that it's supposed to, every single toxic person, but the more you hold on to those toxic people, the harder it's going to be. The Hierophant on the 3 of Cups. So some of you are dealing with a Taurus energy that has more than you involved with them. If you're wondering about the Taurus in your life, if you're curious, if you're dealing with a Taurus and you're sitting here before you started this reading, I mean, like this may just be like specific to 1 or 2 people. If you started this reading, Sag, wondering about a Taurus in your life, and if they're seeing somebody else, they are. But your energy is still around them. That's why it's a third party situation. That's why there are 3. That's why it's the 3 of Cups, because it's almost as if they're comparing them to you. So you were right about that. But also I want you to realize that you are also right about the stability. So if that doesn't have anything to do with you, except for those 1 or 2 people, I feel like this is about the path that you're on, Sagittarius. This Hierophant energy is about the path that you're on. And if you're wondering what your next, like if the last decision that you made or the next decision that you're making is going to benefit your path, it is all about stability for you. With that Ace of Pentacles, for sure. All about stability for you. Let's see what this Emperor energy is. I feel like you're learning how to let go of control of certain aspects of your life. Not everything is always going to work out in your favor. and you allowing yourself to release expectations and not control the situation. So you could also be dealing with a Libra energy. A lot of Venetian energy here with the Hierophant and the Justice card. But there's this karmic retribution. You releasing control is giving you good energy. It's giving, because on the Justice card, if you look on this Justice card, there's actually the Wheel of Fortune above her head. You see? So it's almost like that aha moment of you releasing control and gaining balance because you released control, you know? 10 of Cups. The transformation is really going to light you up. And that's the thing. Like, your energy is lighter. Your, I feel like Scorpio season is just giving you an opportunity to release expectations. And in turn, releasing expectations is giving you the 10 of Cups. Because you're creating it. With the Wheel of Fortune over here, you're creating your own happiness. And when you genuinely create your own happiness and allow yourself to do that, you're literally breaking karmic curses. You know, karmic patterns, karmic curses, generational curses that were karmic, right? See the Devil? And Jupiter's still going to be influencing you when it moves into Capricorn in December. And we'll talk about that a little bit. But in fact, a lot of people see a jump in where they feel there's more luck once Jupiter moves out of their sign and into the next sign. I feel like one of the biggest things that you have to learn right now is to not focus on the past. Not focus on what you used to have and what things used to look like in your life. The 5 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. Because I feel like if you focus on what you used to have, or you focus on what is being released in your life, or you focus on just all the negative stuff, then you're not going to be able to manifest the good stuff. So let's give our energy not to what you lost. Because I feel like that could be the key to your undoing this month, is if you give your energy to the 10 of Swords, right? It's gone before you even have it, kind of thing. The 10 of Swords for me is going to the worst possible case scenario. So you're already afraid that your life is going to be miserable and just a wreck. There's already a fear of it. But then that 10 of Swords, you're like literally ending all of the good things before they could even start by focusing on the negative. So you have to leave behind, because, you know, Jupiter does, and maybe it's an earth sign. Maybe it's a Taurus. Maybe it is a Taurus. Or maybe it's somebody else. But it could be, maybe it's a Capricorn. Maybe the Capricorn is what actually like switches your energy for you. Maybe there's a Capricorn here, Capricorn energy. But either way, this Ace of Wands on the King of Pentacles, that King of Pentacles could represent you and you coming into your own stability and creating new things, right? Don't worry about the money. The money is coming. You're allowing the money to make you feel small. And if you're not allowing the money to make you feel small, you're allowing the lack of money to make you feel small. How about that? There you go. if you came here to wonder if you were on the right path, you were going the right direction, you're on the right journey, you are with the Chariot. Some of you need to travel. I'm hearing some of you need to like go visit family this month in November. And if it's not family, then it's a significant other. Maybe it's the King of Pentacles that you're going to go visit. But there is an opportunity here for, I mean, you have two aces, the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. And you're not going to see those. You're not going to see the beauty of this if you are in the Five of Cups. Or if you're giving your energy to the Five of Cups or the Ten of Swords. And what is that? That is, woe is me. Look at what I lost. Oh my gosh, it's never going to be good again. Life is never going to be good again. Even though it wasn't that great to begin with, because what I lost, it wasn't even really that fantastic. But the more you allow yourself to focus on this, what you lost, the harder it's going to be to see what you're gaining. And that's the shift. That's like the ultimate shift for you with this Wheel of Fortune down here. And this is a big karmic lesson, Sag. It really, really is. So if you would like to have your 6-month January through June report reading done, go to my website. You will get it delivered the first 2 weeks in December, but I'm only doing a certain, like a small amount of them. I just don't want to overdo my energy. So, and I think there are like, I want to say there are like 18 left, maybe. So only 18 spots left for those 6-month reports that will be delivered the first 2 weeks in December. Also, if you just want to get a regular reading from me, I have some 30-minute live readings or recorded readings available right now. Check out your love readings too. Those don't really get a lot of views, and I don't know if it's because people aren't, like, it's not like showing up in their subscriptions, but go check out your love reading. It's in your playlist. And I love you guys. Have a wonderful November. And join us for the meditations. If you haven't joined us for the weekly meditations or one of the new moon or full moon rituals, they're amazing and really, really powerful. We're having one this Monday night, Monday the 28th, for the Scorpio new moon. And then we will have another one next week. So I love you. Have an awesome month. I'll see you guys later. Bye.